Hope you are doing good and enjoying the videos posted so far for Selenium with CHAS. Welcome to Selenium with CHAS training session 12. In this session, I will discuss today how to scroll down or up a web page or website or application. So sometimes in the real time also, so if you open any web page, the web page might not fit in the browser. Sometimes you need to move right, left, up and down a web page to fit your particular page and to find out a particular element, right? After that you find out, you can perform the operation. In case you are not able to go to that particular element, sometime your script might fail, right? Because you need to fit your web page into your browser. So when user visits a web page or any application, they can see a scroll bar. It is used to scroll the contents top to bottom, bottom to left, bottom to top, left to right and right to left. Sometimes during automation, user need to scroll a page for a fixed location. So scroll bars allows user to move around screen in horizontal or vertical direction if the current page scroll does not fit the visible area of the screen. It is used to move the window up and down as well. Okay, so to scroll using Selenium, user can use IJavaScriptExecutor interface, which help to execute JavaScript methods through Selenium WebDriver with CHAS or C#. So primarily in the IJavaScriptExecutor interface, whenever you are creating a object or instance, right? So and after that you can use execute script methods available in the IJavaScriptExecutor, where there are primarily three methods also available. One is window.scrollBy, through which you can scroll down a page, right, vertically or horizontally to some pixels. If you want to scroll the web page till the end or the bottom of the page, right, you can use window.scrollTo method. And if you want to scroll down your web page to a particular element, you have to use window.scrollIntoView method. So first you need to create an object or instance for the IJavaScriptExecutor with typecasting the driver, which is the instance of the WebDriver interface. After that, if you want to scroll down to some vertical or horizontal direction, you can use that object or instance whatever you have created for IJavaScriptExecutor. You can use execute script method. Then you can use window.scrollBy, and where you can give the pixel, which is first one is for x6 pixel, which will be used for the horizontal, and second one is the y pixel, which will be used for the vertical movement of the web page. Then if you want to move instead of some particular horizontal movement, right, some pixel movement, if you want to go to the bottom of the page, right, so you can use scroll to then document.body.scrollHeight, so that bottom of the page you can directly go to. In case suppose it's 100 pixel movement required, so no need to calculate it, you can go to directly to the bottom of the page. Similarly, if you want to go to a particular element, right, so that's only you need to view that element, and after once the element is visible, you want to perform some operation, so that you can directly go to the element with the help of scroll into view. Before that, you need to identify the element with the help of element locator technique. It can be ID, CSS, XPath, link text, parcel link text, right, anything, name anything. After that, with the help of execute script and scroll into view, you can directly go to the element, and once the element is visible, based on the element type, in case it's a web edit box, you can add some value with the help of send keys. If it's a link hyperlink, you can click it, right? If it is a button, you can click also the button. So that's way you can handle the scroll down or scroll up the web page, right? So now see, so this is the web page. If you open the apple.com web page, right, you can see. So if you want to, here you can only move to vertically only, but some of the web page also you can go to horizontally. Horizontal direction also some scroll bar can be there. So if you go to horizontal direction also, you can go to the horizontally also. So if you go to vertical some pixel, you can use that some pixel movement or horizontal direction, right? If you go to the bottom of the page, you can use the other method, right? This is the method called window.scrollBy. And if you want to go to a particular element, suppose I want to go to the element called maybe the policy privacy or terms of use or legal or maybe the Apple Music or store, any of the element. So that element I can directly go to with the help of scroll into view method, right? And after that element is visible, so based on the element type I can perform the operation. Now see the one by one how we can do the different operations here. So with the help of IJavaScriptExecutor interface where all the methods will be available. So here I already created the project Selenium WebDriver tutorials. So this is my class and I already written the 3 steps for launching the browser, maximizing the browser and navigating to the web, Apple web page, right? Now I want to move the web page into some vertical direction, maybe some pixels, right? So first I need to create an object or instance for the IJavaScriptExecutor. So I'll be using IJavaScriptExecutor. You can find that one, and I can create a variable, right? Then I will be typecasting that IJavaScriptExecutor with the driver instance, and I will be typecasting it because it's interface, so you cannot directly create a object or instance or variable for the interface, right? So now that is already created, IJavaScriptExecutor, right? Typecasting the driver. Then with the help of this object, right, I can call execute script, and here I can give that one. I can call that window.scrollBy where I can give some x pixel y pixel movement, right? So I'll be typing here window.scrollBy, window.scrollBy. Here you can give the x-axis and y-axis difference, right? So window.scrollBy, here I'll be giving, suppose x-axis I don't want to give it, I want to vertically movement by 200 pixels, so I can give it, right? Okay, error message gone. So first I will be creating an object or instance for the IJavaScriptExecutor interface. So it's interface, so I cannot directly create an object or instance, so I can typecasting the driver. Okay, then with that object I will be calling the execute method, and then also I am calling that another method which is the scrollBy to scroll in particular horizontal direction. So if you give some x pixel, so it will move your page by some horizontally. If you give the y-axis, this is the y-axis, so it will be vertically. So I did not give any x-axis, so I have given only the y-axis, right? So scrollBy here, and sorry, that is not the correct one. I have to give that one. Okay, so that is the correct code. Now let's try to run it. Let's check once the execute script, then double bracket window.scrollBy. Here you need to give the axis y-axis, you need to close the bracket, you need to end with the double quote, you need to end with the bracket. Now let's run the code and let's see. So it will be the movement will happen, right, 200 pixels based on the y-axis. So it will try to open your browsers, Chrome browsers. Once it is open, it will maximize the browsers. It will load the page for Apple, and it will move the window 200 pixels vertically. So that is the code you have written. Okay, so it is not a function, so it is throwing some error, so I can correct the error. So let's see whatever the error problem is happening here. So window.scrollBy, I can give it JavaScript executor execute script window.scroll. Okay, I have given triple L. It is not a method or function, so you need to make sure that you are giving the correct one. Okay, so that's why you can see here the whatever error message is coming, right? You can see the exceptions of type occurred in the web page, right? Because window.scroll triple L I have given by is not a function, right, available. So that's why you can debug your script, right? So it can fail, but because in case you are failing, right, you can definitely try to understand what is the problem is happening and you can fix your problem. So here it will be SCROLL only, scroll by. So it should exactly match with the method I have written here, but I have entered sometimes triple L, right? So now if you fix it, if you click on the continue, and then you can run it again. Let's close it. Now you can, let's run the code and let's see whether it's running properly or not. Okay, let's save the code and let's run. So that's why in case any problem is there, definitely you can go to the debug message, you can copy the message, right? You can analyze the message, you can find out what the problem is happening, and based on the message description you can easily identify what's the problem is there, right? So you can fix the problem, you can rerun it again. So now it will again opening the browser, maximizing the browser, trying to load the page Apple, and it will move the window 200 pixel vertically. You can see vertical movement is happening, right? So that's why it will work. Now say if you want to move it by suppose say 900 pixel, you can add it, and next time suppose if, once the movement is happening, if you want to move up instead of down, right, vertically down, so you need to give the minus sign, right? Suppose say if you give horizontal direction in the left, right, so you need to give minus 50, minus 100. If you want to move off your web page, so you need to give minus 200, minus 300, whatever location will be there, it will be moved up. If you want to give the down, it will be positive. Similarly for the horizontal direction, if you go move it right, so it will be positive, and then pixel, if you go want to move horizontal left, right, so it will be negative sign and that pixels. So that's why it will work, right? Scroll by will work. So you can give the x pixel and y pixel based on the horizontal movement and based on the vertical movement. If you want to horizontally move right, it will be plus sign and the x pixel. If it horizontally left, it should be negative sign and the x pixel. If you want to vertically down your web page, it will be positive sign and the y pixels. And if you want to off your web page vertically, it will be negative sign and that y pixels, right? So that's how it will work. So now I want to move my web page by 900 pixels, so you can see it's moving that, right, scroll bar by 900 pixels. Okay, so that's why you can do the vertical and horizontal movement in case your web page is not fixed, right, not fit in the your your web page is not fit in the browser. Then next is I will be, in case instead of the vertical horizontal movement, right, you want to go to the bottom of the page, means end of the page, right, you can call that method, right, window.scrollTo, then document.body.scrollHeight. So that's simple thing, you can call it directly. So instead of that, I'll be copying that method I have written and I'll be pasting it here. So it will be nothing but the same jse, whatever object we created for the IJavaScriptExecutor, I'm calling the execute script window.scrollTo, right, and document.body.scrollHeight. You can directly call that method, so automatically you can go to the bottom of the page, means horizontal wise, and the end of the page you can directly go to. And definitely if you need to identify any element, you can identify there and you can perform the operation. So that is the second methods available in the IJavaScriptExecutor interface. So it will open the Apple page and it will move to the down of the page completely. You can see the down of the page is going, right? So that is the second method through which you can move down of the page completely or bottom of the page completely, right? The next one will be, in case if you want to scroll down to a particular element location, then how can you go it, right? You need to call window.scrollIntoView methods. So first you need to identify the element with the relevant element locator techniques. You need to identify it. So suppose say in the Apple page, I want to first go to the element where until, so that like terms of use will be visible or any other link will be visible, right? So find those will be visible. So first I need to inspect the element, right? Suppose say I want to go to the maybe at least go to the location where terms of use will be visible. So I can identify the element first with the relevant element locator techniques, right? So let's see, click on the inspect element, says terms of use, right? So you can see this starting with A, right? So it is an anchor link, so I can identify the element with the help of text, right, link text, which is terms of use. So let's try to create a web element here with the help of iWeb element class. Okay, so it can be element variable equal to driver dot find element. With the help of element by dot link text, I can identify the element because it's link only. Okay, so its identification is done, and already created that object or instance with the help of JavaScript executor. Now I will simply call that scrollIntoView method. Okay, so execute script will be there, and then argument I will be passing that element I want to go where that element will be visible, and I am identifying the element with the help of relevant element locator technique. So now I will be moving my scroll bar to so that that element will be visible, right? So that automatically my scroll bar will go until the element is visible. Then definitely adds the link, right? So I can perform the operation called element.click. In case it is edit box, you can add some values, right, with the help of send keys method. So that's why you can perform the operation. So that's the part I can do here. And if you want to print something in the console, so console dot write line so what you can write it here, that terms of use element is visible through scroll bar movement and clicked. Okay, so that's the part you can print in the console as well. Okay, so let's now see. So whatever code I have written, first I am creating the object for instance for the IJavaScriptExecutor, and through that object I am calling that scrollIntoView, where I am trying to provide the reference of the element, where I am storing that with the iElement class, which I am inspecting with the help of link text, as is a link only. Then once it is visible, I am performing the click operation, and I want to print something in the console. So right, let's try to run the code and let's see whether your code is running. So first your browser is getting opened, then it is getting maximized, then Apple page is loaded fully. Once the Apple page is fully loaded, your scroll bar movement is happening to that particular web element location, and once it is identified, right, with the help of scroll bar movement, as based on the element type, it is performing the operations, right, and is going to the next, apart from the operation, so definitely is going to the name. So you can see terms and site page is getting opened, right, website terms of use. So my code is perfectly working fine, and if you go here, you can see, right, the whatever you want to write it, right, it's getting displayed here, right. Terms of use element is visible through scroll bar movement and getting clicked. So that's the one, that's the part I want to print in the console. So my code is completely working fine, right. So whatever thing you can use. So in case you want to move your scroll bar in some particular horizontal direction, so you can first need to create an object for instance for the IJavaScriptExecutor, and with the object you can use three different important methods. One is window.scrollBy, through which you can go vertical horizontal direction. If you want to go horizontally right, so you can give the X pixel with the positive sign. If you want to go horizontally left, so you need to use negative with the pixel movement. And if you want to give go some horizontally direction to the bottom of the page, right, you need to give the positive sign, some pixel. If you want to go up vertically, you need to give the negative sign and the pixel movement. And if you want to go to the bottom of the origin of the page, you have to use window.scrollTo. And if you want to identify or move your scroll bar to a particular location, you have to use scrollIntoView methods and for a particular location, and once the element is identified, you can perform the relevant operation. So that are the different, right, scroll bar movement you can do with the help of IJavaScriptExecutor interface available in Selenium WebDriver with the help of C# or C#. That's all from today's session. Thank you.